remember the days when I was a young boy, when I used to help my grandpa out smash cans, aluminum cans, in the back of his backyard. I never quite remembered why we did it, or understood why he made it a habit every weekend to do so. I remember all the cans piling up and putting them into plastic bags. But then my grandpa and I would then take the cans down to the recycling center and turn them in for cash. All I knew is that the more cans I smashed, the more money I would make. With that being said, today I will be informing you about recycling. First, I will be telling you about some of the benefits of recycling. Second, I will be telling you about what items that are recyclable and what happens to them. And third, I will be telling you about what products that you can buy to help keep the recycling process going. So with that being said, you're probably wondering, what are the benefits of recycling? According to the size of the United States solid waste industry, R.W. Beck, Inc. 2001 said, if we put all of the solid waste collected in the U.S. in a line of average garbage trucks, that line of trucks could cross the country, extending from New York City to Los Angeles more than 100 times. So you may be asking, what's the problem? The problem is simple. We have too much garbage. Now, according to an article by Ed Grabanowski, How Recycling Works states that where space is plentiful, filling it with garbage isn't a very good solution to the problem. Today, recycling efforts in the United States divert 32% of waste away from landfills. That prevents more than 60 million tons of garbage from ending up in the landfills every year. Another bit of recycling is that it equals money. Like I said before, when I was young, when I smashed cans, that's all I thought about was the money. Now, according to an article by LeBuse Binder, Get Money for Recycling, the average cycling center will pay up to 10 cents a bottle. Now, you may be thinking, that's not probably a lot of money. But when you think about it, it doesn't take much time to separate plastic bottles and soda cans over time, because you're probably going to make some money. Which leads me to another video I would like to show you. When you think about it, what is the process of recycling? I actually found a clip that actually shows aluminum cans being recycled and reprocessed in the factory.
Many waste materials are recyclable, including aluminum cans and paper. These materials must be processed before they can be reused as raw materials for new products. Processing aluminum cans begins at the recycling center, where clean, dry aluminum cans are either compacted into bales or shredded into popcorn-sized pieces of metal that are blown into a trailer. The aluminum is then shipped to a processing plant. There, the baled or shredded cans are melted in an industrial furnace. The furnace burns off any labels or inside coating on the cans. The molten aluminum is cast into blocks called ingots, and while still hot, rolled into sheets for new cans. Aluminum cans can be endlessly remelted and reused.
Now, believe it or not, after this has happened, most of the aluminum cans that we drink of end up back on the shelves within 6 weeks. Well, let's talk about the other things that are recycled and what happens to them. For instance, glass. Recycled glass is made into new beverage bottles, food jars, insulation, and other construction materials. Newspapers are commonly recycled into paperboard, new newsprint, insulation, and animal bedding products. Also, recycling newspapers saves valuable space in landfills. Also, aluminum, like you saw in the video, is recycled to produce new aluminum cans. By recycling aluminum cans, you are helping to conserve energy. And then steel cans. Steel cans are eagerly sought to steel industry because they are a good source of steel scrap, and their tin coating also can be recovered and recycled. Also, plastic. Plastics are recycled into a variety of products, introducing fleece clothing, sleeping bags, signposts, and new packaging, and as well as motor oil. Used motor oil can be recycled into heating fuel, industrial lubricants, and even new motor oil. Which brings me to my third point. When you think about it, there's a lot of items that we are not aware of that are made of recycled materials. According to recyclingevolution.com, products such as carpets, crayons, wallets, clothing, shoes, etc. are all made from recycled materials. Now you may be asking yourself, what if the soda can that I'm drinking from today, or the water bottle that I'm drinking from, is made from recycling items? Well, have no fear, the recycling symbol is here. The recycling symbol was invented to let you know that when you're buying a product, if you want to know if it's been recycled from materials and reprocessed, just go into your local store and ask if it's made. If you're not 100% sure about the recycling symbol being on a certain product you're about to buy, just ask the manager. They're more than welcome to tell you. Now, according to the Department of Environment and Planning, when you buy recycled products, you are in effect completing the recycling process. Buying products made from recycled materials or recycled content products reduces the amount of virgin materials needed to make products. This in turn saves energy and conserves the amount of raw materials in the production process. In conclusion, when I was a young boy, I loved smashing cans, and all I could think about was the money. Newspaper, plastic, and aluminum cans are all usable and recycled when they were processed. So the next time when you're drinking a soda can or a plastic bottle, just think that that went through a process, and that may have been on somebody's lips before yours. But the point is not to gross you out. The point is to let you know that recycling is a continuing process. Thank you.